right, here's another video at the 2019 Michigan Junior Championship out here at the University of Oakland. I don't know if it's University of Oakland or Oakland University. I always get confused about that. But we're out here in Rochester Hills. We're doing, of course, these videos showcasing our stars. Our stars are our children. And they're playing in this tournament here, representing Michigan Chess Association. Remember, make sure that you like and share these videos and subscribe to the Michigan Chess YouTube channel. Also, there's a Twitter. Okay. Oh, sorry, one of my students just came out got a win. All right, that's how it is here at the Michigan State Junior Championship. There's a lot of chess players, young youth. We even have the highest player here. I think is 2,400 here. Actually, almost 2,500 at this tournament here. Almost Grandmaster strength. So this is the best tournament of the year. Now, right with me right now, I have Shraddha Harish. And Shraddha Harish, what school do you go to? Bowling Park Middle School. Another Troy powerhouse in Troy. Shout out to Troy. They definitely produce many great chess players like Shraddha Harish here. And Shraddha, she's playing in the you're playing in the K8 reserve section, right? And what is your rating right now? No, your rating overall, your chess rating?
700 something.
Okay, so you're 700 and something. So you're right near the top of your section, right? And before we start with your game, who taught you how to play chess, by the way? Who taught you? No, did I teach you how to move the pieces? No, I don't think so. Who taught you how to move the pieces? You don't remember? Your dad did not teach you how to move the pieces? You don't even... Now that's the first. I've never heard that before. She doesn't even remember who taught her how to move the pieces. That's when you know you're a chess diehard. If you don't remember who taught you how to move the pieces. Okay. All right, so we're going to get into the game here. And Shraddha, what color did you have here as we switch to our live interactive board here? Bam, there we go. And what color did you have? You had black? Okay. So let's restart this board here. And now we have black. And what was the first move? So C4. E4? Or E5, maybe. Right. And then E3. Knight F6. Queen C2. Bishop C5. Knight F3. Castle. Uh-oh, okay. So what were you thinking in, actually before you castle, actually in this position, what were you thinking here?
That I could maybe double up my pieces.
Even though white could take a pawn from you, I mean, like, it's a pawn, right? Like, you were willing to give up a pawn just to develop the pieces?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. She's looking at me kind of weird because, you know, I just like I've had videos where I explain what development is. And sometimes you have to make an investment in your development advantage. And sometimes that investment means a pawn. So if my opponent is 2 tempos away from castling and they invest a pawn, for instance, I sacrifice a pawn just to make sure they're 3 tempos or 4 tempos away from castling, that gives me enough time to organize some type of immediate attack on a centralized castled king. So is that what you were planning when you castled? Okay. So you were planning to take advantage of the development lead, and then?
And then D6.
All right. Okay, so then D6. Okay. Then what?
Knight F3.
Knight F3. Okay.
G6.
And then G6?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
The queen was a
Oh, okay. So you're planning on playing Bishop F5. Okay. I wonder if like maybe Knight C6 is better. Bishop to G4. But okay, continue.
Bishop D3.
Bishop to D3.
Knight C6.
Oh, okay. Now knight c6 looks better. a3. Okay.
Knight
Knight
to d7.
d7. Right here. Okay.
Knight c3.
Knight c3. They're just refusing the castle.
Knight d3 e5.
Wow. Okay.
Knight x c5.
Okay.
Knight x e5.
Okay.
Bishop e2.
Bishop what?
e2.
e2.
c6.
And then c6. Why not bishop f5? Right? That's definitely increasing your initiative. Maybe the reason why you didn't play bishop f5 is because of this move, maybe. But let's see. What's wrong with this? Okay, yeah, I mean, we have to probably go back, but then this pawn is weak. We can hit that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, so I can see why you didn't want to do that. So instead, b6 and then
c6.
oh, c6. Okay, right. Okay.
d4.
d4.
Bishop f5.
Bishop f5.
e4.
e4.
Bishop e4.
Bishop d4.
g4.
Oh, bishop g4. What? All right, so this engine on my laptop just showed us the weirdest move ever. Bishop h3. How is this any good? I mean, okay, so maybe the threat is just. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. These engines are very creative. Okay, but here you play bishop g4, right? Maybe bishop d4 was a little bit better, but bishop g4. Because he's doing all this with his king in the center. So it's not like you're down a piece right now when you see a rook that's in the corner, this rook is in the corner, this bishop hasn't been developed, and all your pieces are doing something. Even though you're getting forked, you might lose more material. He still has to get his pieces out in order to organize, you know, and use that material advantage that he has, right? So after bishop g4, what did you play?
Bishop x g4.
Bishop takes, and then
Knight takes.
knight takes, okay.
Pawn takes.
Alright.
And then pawn.
Then what?
c5.
And then you take here? Okay, so Shraddha, you gotta do something now, because that's a clear piece at the point. But you're up development a little bit, you know. Okay.
b4.
b4. Okay. See, he refuses the castle. I mean, he's just like he's allergic to castle. You know. Okay, what happens next?
Queen d6.
Queen to d6. Okay. This look better. Oh, you're saying if you castle, I'm going to checkmate you. But you know, there's just a if, right? It looks like I can just play h3 and kick your knight out. By the way, so I would rather play this because it has a more concrete threat, you know. But I understand why you did that. What's next?
Pawn x c5.
Okay.
This is where I blunder.
Then what?
This is where I blunder. Queen x c5. Kind of.
Oh, you lost this game.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. All right.
And then castle.
And then he castles. Okay. So what move is this?
18.
What is it?
18.
Move 18? This guy didn't castle to move 18. You know? You gotta get them guys when they sit have their king in the center that long, right? So you had some opportunities, right, to be a little bit more aggressive there before you castle. Now I'm very happy that you gave that pawn in the beginning. That was definitely correct. But there was some ways that you could have altered your moves and been a little bit more mean, right, and not be so nice, you know, to your opponent in the opening, right? Especially, he just did not want to castle at all. So, all right. So now that he's castled, he is up a piece, and he is clearly winning at this point. And you do have like this one move of development, but I don't see what you can get out of it. But what was the next move here?
Queen d6.
King what?
Queen d6.
Queen to d6. Okay.
g3.
Okay.
f5.
F5. Okay.
Pawn x f5.
Mhm.
Take f5.
Pawn.
Yeah.
Okay. Rook D1.
Queen C7.
Okay.
Bishop F4.
Bishop F4. Okay.
And then Queen F7.
Queen F7. Okay.
C5.
And C5.
Queen H5.
Queen H5.
Queen B3.
Queen what?
B3.
B3. Oh, he's checking you. Okay.
Rook F7.
Okay.
And then
H what?
H4.
4?
Yeah.
I see.
Queen G6. Rook G7.
Rook to D7. Okay.
King G7.
King G7.
Rook X F7.
Okay.
And Queen takes. Queen takes. And King takes. And then King G2.
Okay.
Rook D8.
Rook D8.
Rook D1.
Rook D1.
Rook X D8.
Take. Oh, you took this?
Wait, no, I went King to King yeah.
Okay.
And then she went Bishop to G5.
Okay.
Before he took. So he didn't
Oh, I see. I see. Oh. Oops. Wait, he took here, right?
No, he went to.
Oh, he went here. Okay. And you went, where'd you go?
And then
Resign?
yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. So you're losing that piece too. All right, so the biggest lesson here is development. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Out of all the interviews that I had with kids, it's always been development. You know, and it was one of the students that came. He had a development lead against a 1700 and should have won. It was like, if I show you some position, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm playing this. It was just easy, and so that's the biggest hurdle that you guys have to get over in order to go to that next level, is how to take advantage of my development lead. Now you tried it though, so that was a really good thing. You invested upon in your development. It's just that you should have probably took the most. And the thing is about development, the game probably won't last long. When you have a development lead, somebody's going to die. And it won't be 40 moves, you know, usually, right? So you have enough time when you have that person's king in the center to say, okay, I'm going to take 5 minutes on this one to make sure I check my best ways so I won't let him out, right? What is the most annoying thing? So you might have to turn the board around and say, hey, what would be the most annoying thing to me? Or what do I need to do to get my king to safety? And then you turn the board back around and then say, and stop that thing, you know? So that's what you just have to practice on getting better. But I will say, by you noticing that imbalance was what you had, your advantage was a development, excellent. Okay? So I wish you good luck in your next rounds. And for Shraddha Harish, I am the coach, Coach Wilson, representing Michigan Chess Association. Make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And until the next video series, peace out.